finish off that punishment.
Yeah, I kind of said it earlier, and I wasn't joking. These guys could tear up everything here, including the ring, before this thing is over with.
The first ever one-on-one meeting, and a match that could be pivotal if Darby Allin hopes to claim the AEW World Championship. And remember, Darby Allin undefeated in his last 6 singles matches. And he defeated Jon Moxley, former AEW World Champion, last year at Wrestle Dream in the I Quit match. So Darby, he's been racking up wins, Taz.
He has been. But at the onset, the beginning, I should say, of this match, he's already behind the 8 ball, but he's trying to switch it up. Right there, it's tough for a guy like Rush. He's a big, strong guy. And he ate some forearm shiver right there to Darby.
To the right of our announce desk, Rush sending Darby into the barricade, and he's not. Darby into the. Darby! His momentum carried him over the steps, and the legs landed on the top of that barricade.
Let's not forget that Don Callis was paid by MJF to take Darby out. And I don't know if Rush, oh my God, was going to try to collect or not, but he certainly wants to get a world title shot himself. Does Rush, former Ring of Honor world champion.
AEW Dynamite live on TBS and HBO Max. Our second of a pair of double main events tonight. No count out here in St. Paul. It is Rush and Darby Allin going one-on-one, and thus far it has been all El Toro Blanco.
Yeah, and Rush will definitely keep the pressure on, but look at this innovative here. Smart trapping, one leg in the apron skirt. Did Darby.
Look at how much punishment Darby's taken already, Tag. And look at him still on his feet.
Oh, he's relentless. Darby.
Built up the momentum, but Rush sidestepped, and Darby Allin crashes and burns.
Darby may be completely out.
Yeah, no count outs here. Here, take another look at this. Watch this landing. Coming down hard on the shoulder.
Yeah,
the wrist. Another angle. That's a great angle to see. The speed that he had going through the ropes. And now he is all over Rush, all over Darby.
Look at this. Yeah, it's right in here. Darby is relentless.
Oh, God.
Belly to belly suplex. Darby thrown to the floor once again as Rush stands tall as our main event rages on.
Man, great call.
At the moment, he's going to come in hot right here.
We saw this on the replay from this weekend. Well, not necessarily that.
Pulls up short and just drives his foot into the jaw of Darby Allin. And Rush undoubtedly feeling confident and taking a moment to celebrate.
And needless to say, Darby waited no time. How about that, Excalibur?
Can't get too comfortable with Darby Allin, man, that's for sure. Darby unleashing a flurry of right hands to the head of Rush, but Rush counters with a big headbutt.
Just using Darby's momentum against him with the headbutt.
The fans coming up this Saturday. Collision is live, 8/7 Central on TNT, HBO Max. Divine Dominion will look to make the first defense of their AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship against the former champions, the Babes of Wrath. Plus, Tommaso Ciampa goes one-on-one of Ace Austin of the Bang Bang Gang. And it was made official earlier tonight, Dynasty. On Sunday, April 12th, MJF puts the title on the line, AEW Men's World Championship against Kenny Omega. And next Wednesday night in Kenny's hometown of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, the contract signing will be made official, and Pac versus Ospreay also official for Dynamite.
Wow. One quick note. Ciampa was the one that threw Ace Austin out of the Blackjack Battle Royal, you recall? But right now, this match has gotten completely insane.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think Darby Allin or Rush quite care about that fact. As Darby Allin.
This is absolutely nuts, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Darby has just hit a second gear that he needed.
He is digging his teeth.
is the resilience, the reserves that Darby Allin has. As
if I was going to do a coffin job, but hell no.
we got a drop kick to Rush seated in the chair and Rush crashing into the announce desk.
They destroyed the chair and destroyed part of Rush as well. Oh God, look at this. There's 2 men as violent as any 2 men that we've ever had in AEW going one-on-one. We're staying with it until the bitter end. I'm telling you, these 2 men may never quit. Where's Darby got there?
Darby, he had a piece of that chair in between his teeth.
I know.
He's a sucker. And remember, this match, Taz, it has to be won inside the ring. A fact not lost on Darby Allin. Making the cover, but Rush quickly kicking out.
Yeah, this deep in a match, this physical, you kick out that quick. If you're Rush, you are sending a message to Darby like, my man, not so quick.
And Darby still wearing the bandage from last week's battle, which gave Kid a brutal coffin match. The wound reopened by Rush.
I hate to say this, Darby is phenomenal, but I think Rush is the better striker.
Yeah, you don't want to go strike for strike with Rush.
Right.
I'm a little surprised that Darby's smarter than that, but sometimes Darby gets nuts. Well, a lot of times he gets nuts.
Oh my God! Oh.
Darby, good combination. Wilson creates some distance.
Cold red.
That was close. Give credit to Paul Turner for seeing the shoulder get up before the hand went down.
Looks like the bandage on the head of Darby is flat. Oh, God, forget about that. Release belly to belly over the head right there into the top buckle.
Now Rush pounding down Darby in the corner. Rush needs to be careful. He just put his hands on the official.
Yeah, that's a great way. This is, like we said earlier, it's not a no disqualification, it's a no count out.
Darby getting mauled in the corner. He's calling Rush for more. What is wrong with him? Thought he got more, too.
He ain't got to ask Rush twice.
Leaping elbow strike by Rush.
I think we're getting ready to see the Hunter's.
You mess with the bull. You get the... Oh, no!
Tough landing for Rush.
Back of his head.
Scampers free, and now Darby captures the leg. Steps through the jackknife. 1, 2, 3! Get the... Oh, no!
Tough landing for Rush.
Back of his head.
Scampers free, and now Darby captures the leg. Steps through the...
Shoes up! Yeah!